y'all need to go back home where you guys come from. You've been doing this for hundreds of years. You know, Martin Luther King marched, and you guys
stop right now. You keep accusing this court that I'm 100 years old and I've been oppressing things for 100 years.
I'm Native Indian African. I'm not even a citizen.
No,
I'm a prisoner in my own country because of you white people. You raped us, you robbed us, and you murdered us legally.
Stop right there.
That you people
Stop
done
right
is illegal.
there. It's not you. I did not do that.
You're the system.
Do not put.
All right, guys. Today we got a textbook racist sovereign citizen meltdown. And yes, it's just as wild as it sounds. This guy straight up calls a judge a racist to her face and even tells her to go back where she came from. I'm honestly shocked he's still standing after that. The dude is in court for resisting arrest and assaulting an officer during a protest. But somehow in his mind, he's the victim. The entitlement is insane. Real question here. Should judges even bother debating with these people, or just slam them with contempt right away? Let's roll the tape on one of the spiciest courtroom blow-ups you'll ever see.
And to violate any rights under the U.S. Constitution. The purpose is for protection of the complaining witnesses and protection of society if this court deems necessary.
This is somebody violated a law. I haven't violated nothing.
Sir, the allegation is that you assault or resist an obstructive police officer causing injury and trespassed.
That's just an allegation.
You're correct. But as a condition of bond, there are certain factors the court has to take into consideration when assessing bond, and the court has judicial discretion to assess bond conditions. That is what this court did. I didn't place you on house arrest when you couldn't move anywhere. I didn't do any of that, sir. I simply put forward conditions relevant to the allegations therein. And sir, I'm very much aware that they are allegations only.
Yeah, you need to read the whole thing, or just one. I got like 15 issues in there.
15 issues.
Yeah, we need to read the whole thing. Also, Your Honor, I publicly protested today in front of your court.
Okay.
But none of your police came out to arrest me because that's my constitutional right to do. I'm not ignorant of my constitutional rights. I'm not ignorant. A judge told me a long time ago, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
Right.
And so I studied a little bit. I don't know a lot, but I know my constitutional rights. I've done read your European Constitution over and over again. Actually, I wrote one of my own. If I follow your white laws, I follow them. Then you stomp on me when I follow your laws. You've been doing this for hundreds of years. You know, Martin Luther King marched, and you guys
stop right now.
So this genius really just went full kamikaze mode. Calls a judge a racist while she's deciding his fate. I mean, bro, resisting arrest, throwing punches at cops, and then playing the victim? This isn't strategy. This is self-sabotage 101. The audacity of sovereign citizens is unreal. Break the law, get arrested, then cry conspiracy like you just uncovered Watergate. And calling the judge names in court? That's basically punching yourself in the face and expecting to win the fight. Personally, I have dropped a contempt charge on him right there. But let's see how far he takes this.
Do not accuse me of stopping at anything.
Well,
Let's be very clear on that.
It don't seem like it.
I'm not 100 years old, sir. Were you interfered with at all while you were engaging in your protest?
My constitutional right? No.
No, you were
I
not.
did at the city of Woodhaven, though. Now you condemning me for it
No,
because
sir.
you restricted me.
Sir, let me be very clear.
I've committed no crime.
I am restricting, I put conditions on for the protection of the complaining witnesses, which is the authority that I've been given with my judicial discretion.
You also took an oath to uphold every citizen's constitutional right to public protest.
Okay.
You're not doing that.
Sir, let me clarify. Let me clarify something. There is a balancing act that as judges we have to do. So we have, you're charged with a crime, right? It's an allegation. We have the protection of the victim and the community. All right. So there's a balancing act that this court has to do, and that is what this court is doing. I have not restricted all of your movement. I have not said you can't put signs up anywhere. You can't go on any public property. I have not done that, sir.
You do?
No. What I did was I addressed specifically the complaining witness and the victims in this matter. That is what I did, and that is what I have the authority to do that's been given to me by the U.S. Constitution as well. That's statutory authority. Whether you agree with that or not, sir. I understand you don't agree, but that's not a basis for this court to disqualify itself. Let's see what the next one is here.
Find out. When I go to schools and you'll find out, you should arrest me. But you're not going to.
I do not. Let me just clarify. I, as a judge, do not have the authority to arrest you myself.
Well, they don't either. They took an oath to uphold my civil rights, whether they like it or not.
Sir, did anybody arrest you here?
You weren't supposed to. It's my constitutional right to do. Just like in the city of Woodhaven. This is what I'm trying to get through to you. You're trying to say, no. There's allegations against you that you did this, and this. I'm trying to tell you I exercised my constitutional rights, and they violated me. I'm the victim.
And sir, that is everything that will come through discovery and whatnot. At this stage, this is.
I can't stand when sovereign citizens go pro-SE. Like they think watching a few YouTube videos made them a secret lawyer. Then they roll into court screaming, "I'm innocent," as a volume erases evidence. Newsflash, you're in a courtroom, not a TikTok comment section. And the wildest part? They act like every single person in the room personally arrested them. The judge, the clerks, the bailiff. Nope, none of them were at the scene. Dude, they're just doing their jobs. If I were on that bench, I'd be handing out contempt charges like free Costco samples. But hey, maybe he thinks this is all part of his master plan.
I've been through your system before. Also, Your Honor, I'm asking, if you don't dismiss yourself, I'm asking for another judge to hold.
Just one moment, please. This court, sir, has to take the allegations, and there's a process.
Like, I don't know. I know your process. I've been down your roads before. But
I don't know what roads of mine you've been down, sir.
I'm 15.
But you've been here, you've been here in this court a number of times, as other matters have been disqualified.
Yes,
and you have been treated with respect and fairness. And I believe you even stated that yourself.
That's not all entirely true.
Hold on, sir. I believe you even stated that yourself.
Yeah, but that's not all entirely true. You wasn't here to dismiss the posted signs, was you? You should have been here when the prosecutor dismissed the city of Woodhaven posted signs. You didn't show up then.
Well, hold on, sir. I don't even know what one that is you're talking about.
Well, it was the one that we was going through and postponed. The city of Woodhaven wrote violation. No, they wrote violations on me for posted signs in this case. In other cases, because I was protesting in the city of Woodhaven.
Okay.
But on that, the day that you was supposed to be here to have that case dismissed, another judge took your place. You think I'm sleepy or stupid? I am not. But I'm 15.
Stop there right now, sir. Stop there right now. I don't think you're sleepy and I don't think you're stupid. When was that case? The one that you're talking about that I had another judge sitting for me, when was that case?
That was, I don't know the exact date of it, but I know the case was dismissed by a prosecutor.
Was that about a year ago, sir?
It was last year.
Last year. Okay. Well, the time that I had somebody sitting here in my place was because I had to go to Illinois on an emergency basis because my father had a stroke. So instead of having everything dismissed, I made sure I had another judge here to cover. So do not accuse me of thinking that you're sleepy or stupid. I made sure that there was a judge here to cover anyway. So whether I was here or not is irrelevant.
The case got dismissed from the city of Woodhaven. But anyway, I'm 15. The defendant under District Court Rule 2.003 requests a hearing by a district court chief judge in case if a judge refuses to dismiss herself from this case. I know I have the constitutional right. If you don't dismiss yourself, I have the right for another judge to look at it. This way, it's impartial. It's where another judge can look at it and not just yourself. And apparently, you want to hold this case for a reason. And I believe that you in the city of Woodhaven, the state.
Yes. The everyone's out to get me defense. According to this guy, the entire state of Michigan woke up and decided, you know what? Let's ruin this one guy's life. Brilliant deduction. Detective. Honestly, the FBI should recruit him for his investigative skills. But seriously, what is it with Michigan and sovereign citizens? It's like their unofficial headquarters. I swear there's a weekly meeting in someone's mom's basement where they trade fake legal arguments and practice bad court strategies. Every viral sovereign meltdown lately seems to have a Michigan zip code. If you've got theories, drop them in the comments, because I'm baffled.
You guys can say I'm crazy or not, but that's what I'm seeing. Because if you're fighting so hard to keep this case in your court, there's something wrong. Something got to be wrong. You already violated my constitutional right to public protest in the city of Woodhaven because of allegations that I committed assault against a police officer. You guys don't even know me.
Sir, okay, stop right there, please, just one moment. So, I'm not fighting to hold on to this case. I was assigned this case by the State Court Administrative Office. Now, I'm also elected to preside over cases. So, unless there's a valid reason for this court to disqualify itself, I am obligated, whether I want to or not, to sit and preside over the matter. I am the chief judge of this court, and so I don't find that there's a basis at this point for me to disqualify myself. However, you certainly have the right to request the State Court Administrative Office can review that. That's absolutely your right. That's how that gets reviewed.
Well, yeah, I want another judge to look at this, because if you don't want to dismiss yourself from this case, we got a problem right there.
There's no problem, sir. I have a responsibility. Sir, I have a responsibility. The matter is transferred over to the 27th District Court because the 33rd District Court disqualified itself. Perhaps they sent it here because the other matters that you've had here, I don't know. I can ask for the case to be sent here.
Hayden, I think the judge came back or something like that. He might be up there somewhere. He's retired now. You guys did me the same thing, same way you did.
You guys, I wasn't here.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Your system, you wasn't here, you're not 100 years old.
It's not my system. It's the system of the country. It's the entire system. You keep accusing this court that I'm 100 years old, I've been oppressing things for 100 years, that it's my system.
Well, I'm saying
I didn't arrest you. That is not
your system.
My system.
And regardless, this is your system. It's not mine.
It is yours. It's
No, it's not. I'm Native Indian African. I'm not even a citizen.
No,
I'm a prisoner in my own country because of you white people. Y'all need to go back home where you guys come from.
Okay, sir. Well, let me just say this. All right. You are accusing this court of being biased and prejudiced.
And racist. Yep.
And racist. However, your comments, sir, would seem to suggest otherwise.
Look, why do you raped us, you robbed us, and you murdered us legally?
Stop right
Everything
there.
that you people
Stop
done
right
has been legal.
there. It's not you. I did not do that.
You're the system.
Do not put that on me. But here's what I'm going to do, sir. I'm going to grant your request. And this court's going to disqualify itself, and you can figure out which other court's going to handle this matter. After the State Court Administrative sends wherever it's got to send, whatever it has to send. So, because at this point, I am not going to stay here, take the abuse from you and your allegations, which are completely false and unbased. This court, myself, did not do anything that you're accusing me of doing at all. I wasn't even around at that point. So we're going off the record. You can step outside in the lobby. Somebody will give you the next stuff you have to do.
And I'll give you a call, Mr. Keller. Thank you very much for helping me.
Okay, here's where it gets messy. Because in my opinion, this sovereign citizen actually walked away with a small win here. Hear me out. These guys thrive on making the court look bad. And when a judge snaps, it plays right into their delusional, I'm exposing the system narrative. I get it. Sovereign citizens are beyond frustrating. But yelling at them? It's like arguing with a brick wall. You don't win, and they get to say, see? Even the court can't handle my truth. Personally, I think the judge should have kept her cool and just hit him with contempt. Still, maybe you disagree. Was she justified in snapping, or did she give him exactly what he wanted? Drop your thoughts below. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know what you thought about this hearing. Did the sovereign citizen actually score a win here, or is he just delusional? I post every day, so stay tuned for more wild courtroom moments. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.